we're going to state and we're going to win. We decided that in the locker room our junior year.
We lost. And we all looked at each other and said, okay, we'll be back. We're coming back next year. This time we're going to do it.
You know, it was just almost like a fairy tale because we just had so many good things happen to us in our journey to the championship.
Now the big moment has finally arrived. The championship game between South Hamilton and Mediapolis. Mediapolis is an all-veteran team that ripped through 28 straight opponents, getting to the championship tonight, winning by an average margin of 33 points a game during the regular season.
You know, we were 17 years old. We had a lot of confidence.
Yeah, we did.
We thought we had the world.
We thought we did. We thought
we were pretty good.
Yeah, and then they had, you know, the state of Iowa is outlined. And then the lights go out for each team that gets defeated. And, you know, you could look up there even during the game and see our light flashing and think, I mean, it just gives me chills to today, you know, of just remembering back that feeling of how it was.
We had great fan support. For the girls' basketball games, they just packed the gym. Yeah, they loved us.
Not only Mediapolis, but a lot of other towns around too.
Right, yeah. When we went to the state tournament, the town pretty much shut down. Our names are written all over town on the windows, and you know, go Bullettes, and they really loved us and we loved them. I remember coming home in the caravan, and we'd go through all these little towns, and they'd be cheering and yelling. It was like, you know, we felt like we were princesses.
Yeah.
Mediapolis with it, Schmeiser underneath, back out to Sheridan. Very flat shot. That one didn't even look like it was going to clear the ring, but it dropped right through like a bomb. 27-16.
And we didn't have a standout player. All of the forwards worked together. It was not just one person making all the shots, you know.
I think we had balance, and I think that was a huge strength for us.
Of course, Bud knew all of their plays, and so did Joyce. So, you know, when South Hamilton would signal in, the coach would signal the plays to the girls, he also signaled them to us. So we pretty much knew what they were going to do and how to stop them. We always felt that as long as we listened to Bud, we would be okay.
He was a fabulous coach.
He really was.
And
He really was.
had so many girls that he worked with that changed their lives.
But it was a tradition, and he built on that tradition. And the fundamentals are what got us the quality of play and the players that he was able to produce, and that was part of that tradition. And the hometown support was fantastic to go along with it.
I remember one time during an interview, I'm not sure what the question was, but his response was, I'm so happy for the girls. As a coach, you get many chances to win a state tournament, but this is probably their only chance. And he was really happy for all of us, too. And I think something we didn't really realize was going on at the time, but a lot of the way he coached us really prepared us for jobs later on, commitment and responsibility and teamwork.
Perseverance.
So,
you know, he was phenomenal, really.
Looking back, he taught us so much more than what was on a basketball court to live how to live our lives.
3, 2, 1, 0, and South Hamilton and Mediapolis battle it out. Mediapolis winning 51-35. And the jubilant girls from Mediapolis, who made up their minds early in the season they were good enough to go all the way, then went out and proved it.
But I think we set a legacy for the teams after us, you know, that you can do it. You know, if I was going to say what our team did as a unit, and that would be teamwork. You know, you can't do it by yourself. You always need somebody else to help you along the way.
As I've traveled around Iowa and other states, I must say, you know, I would mention where I'm from. Well, Mediapolis, that's the girls' basketball town. I said it certainly is. Being on this team was, as I look back, a privilege. It was a sense of pride, and and privilege in the fact that we got to represent Mediapolis, Bud McLearn, and this school. So
It was just super. The whole year was just super. We couldn't ask for a better year or a better season.